What's up, guys? Welcome to Madden 24 franchise mode. You guys voted on the Rams. It was very close between the Rams and the Raiders. I was also thinking about the Texans and who was the Broncos were the four teams I decided to do. I did a poll on YouTube, and the Rams won. I believe they got like 60% of the vote. So we're going to be doing the Rams. 2 years ago, this team was a Super Bowl winning team. 2 years later, in Madden terms, this team is garbage. They are 74 overall, 77 offense, but a 72 defense. They might be worse than the Cardinals. No, they're about the same overall as the Cardinals and the rosters I'm using. So no Dalvin Cook on the Jets, no Ezekiel Elliott on the Patriots. We're going to be starting fresh at the beginning of preseason, but the two top guys are probably gonna have to carry this team for at least this season. Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp, also got Rab Havenstein there. And let's go ahead and meet your 2023-2024 Los Angeles Rams roster. But first, we have to meet the new head coach. In this timeline, we're just gonna say Sean McVay actually went into broadcasting. Like I think he was rumored to go into broadcasting or something in the offseason. And in this world, we're just going to say he did. And they hired Logan Hedden, which is me. Oh, and also, disclaimer, I do not have PlayStation 5. I'm currently on the PlayStation 4, so I won't have the new minicamp, contract restructures, 6 trade slots. I have only 3, no minicamp, no contract restructures, which is kind of dumb. Here I am going to be playing on all Madden simulation. Once I find XP sliders and gameplay sliders, I will probably put it at the beginning of the video. But since we're just probably only going to play one preseason game today, just to get some gameplay in there. But all Madden simulation is what we're going to be doing. Trade deadline on, Coach Frank CPU only, relocation things, normal staff. I'm going to start with slow, just so it's more of a grind to get our staff complete. Because usually it would take like maybe a season and then your staff is like all the way complete. I think they added more trees, coaching trees, so maybe that will help it be a little bit more realistic. Injuries are going to be on. Preseason injuries, we're going to turn those off. Practice squad ceiling on, career clock on, progressive fatigue on, practice injury on, prospect storylines on field control on. Minimum roster size, we're gonna turn that off. I'm not gonna do anything with this. Breakout scenarios on, development trait regression on. I'm probably just gonna keep these the same. I don't know if there's like a good setting for them, but again, if I do find one, I will let you guys know. And for the preseason, we're gonna do 10-minute quarters. But in the regular season, I'll be doing 12-minute quarters. Accelerated clock is on. We're gonna be going full control. Fill roster off. All this is going to be off. Tutorial pop-ups. We'll turn that off. Alright, looking at this team. This is going to be the team for Euro. We might make some trades, preseason trades, cuts and stuff. But this is the team right now as it is currently. Let's start with the most important position for any NFL team is the quarterback spot. Now, Matthew Stafford is this low because he was injured last season, missed a bunch of last season, so he might not even make it through 2 years on this team because, man, he is only a 75. His contract's big. He's 35. He's only going to get worse. I don't know how long Matthew Stafford will stay here, but for right now, he is the quarterback for this season. But moving on to the backup spot, we have the man, the myth, the Georgia legend, Stetson Bennett from Georgia. He was their 4th round selection, I believe, 4th round selection. He's 5'11", 190. He's a pretty small quarterback. He's 25 in Madden terms. This guy probably won't get that much playing time, but the one thing that is nice about him is that he has 84 speed, 90 excel, 86 change direction. He's a pretty athletic quarterback. He also has 82 short, 78 deep, 78 throw and 80 play action. That's pretty good. The thing that is bringing him down is his awareness, and his throw power is a mere 84, which is really low for a quarterback. That's going to make it really hard for me to want to play him, but if Stafford's struggling or we just need a spark, in the offense, we'll switch out to Stetson Bennett. We might have a battle for quarterback number 2. Brett Rippon from Boise State. I believe he played a little bit for the Broncos a few years ago. And then they have Dresser Wynn. To be honest, I don't know who this is. He's a rookie from Tennessee Martin. He has 83 throw power, so actually Brett Rippon and Dresser Wynn have less throw power than Stetson Bennett. So Stetson Bennett right now is looking like he's probably going to win QB2. But just to make it fun, we'll let Brett Rippon and Dresser Wynn, get a little chance there. Moving on to the running back, you got Cam Akers. He's pretty inconsistent not inconsistent, injury prone, I would say. They have Sony Michel here, who actually retired, so I'm just gonna release him here. He's our best player under 25, outside of a guy that I will show you. Cam Akers, he's 81 overall. He's got 90 speed, 94 excel, 91 agility. He is a fast running back. He also has 73 strength, 90 carrying. So Cam Akers is 100% our RB1 because he is one of our only good young players. So expect a big year from Cam Akers because I like to run the ball. And then they also drafted Zach Evans, running back out of Ole Miss. He is 6 foot 215. He's a pretty big back. He's got 90 speed as well. He has 82 carrying, 70 stiff arm, 75 spin, 63 catching. But he's a rookie. We might have Cam Akers be the starting running back and the third down back, and then Zach Evans will come in, like goal line stuff, just because, I want to get rookies a lot of playing time with this team because this team doesn't really have that many proven young guys on the team outside of maybe Cam Akers, so we're going to need to make those guys proven, and by Zach Evans, I think could be one of those guys. Maybe he takes over for Cam Akers if we can't re-sign him, but for right now, he's running back 2, RB3. We have Kyron Williams. We're going to have a battle for RB3 between him and Ryan Rivers. Kyron Williams is super slow, 84, and he's only 5'9". They're actually pretty much same dimensions, but Ryan Rivers is a little bit faster. Kyron Williams is a little bit stronger, 74 strength. But expect Cam Akers and Zach Evans to be really the only running backs that get a lot of carries. Kyron Williams and Ryan Rivers are going to be competing for that RB3 spot. Moving on to fullback. I don't think this team has a fullback. No, they do not. Starting at wide receiver, we have a top receiver in the NFL. I'll say he's top 7, top 6 for me. He's just injured a lot this year. People are really sleeping on him now. The one thing that kind of sucks about him is that he's already 30, and in Madden, receivers at 30. Also, there's no regression slider, so Cooper Kupp's most likely going to regress faster in my franchise than like somebody else's. But Cooper Kupp, he is a top receiver in the league, one of the best route runner in the league, from Eastern Washington. I remember him playing in Eastern Washington. But yeah, just expect him to be fantastic. Expect him maybe win Triple Crown again in this series. They also have Van Jefferson. You may be thinking, oh, Van Jefferson's pretty young. He's 27. He's an old rookie, but he's a pretty solid wide receiver 2 on this team. He's probably going to be wide receiver 2 for the team. I have some big expectations for Van Jefferson. And then we have Demarcus Robinson, former Chief. He's a veteran in this league. So you might bring a little bit of veteran presence. I don't know. But the guy who I want to get wide receiver 2 is Tutu Atwell. He's got 93 speed. He's the fastest receiver, most elusive. Well, he's the fast guy. He's the fast speedster gadget guy. Tutu Atwell, I have high expectations for him. 71. He's one of those young players that I want to try to develop. He might play a little running back. Don't know. 90 danger direction. 84 ball carrier vision. 54 releaso is really bad. He also has so hands, but I want to work on him. I feel like he could be a special player. We also have another receiver, Ben Skoranek, who kind of just came out of nowhere this season. I had no idea who this guy was until this year. But in Madden's terms, he's not that great of a receiver. They also have Tyler Johnson, who's from Minnesota. I like him out of Minnesota. Puka Nacua, rookie from BYU. Lance McCutcheon, Xavier Smith, Austin Tremwell, and Braxton Burmeister. I don't really know too much about these guys, but Xavier Smith has 90 speed. So, Skronik, Tyler Johnson, these guys are going to be competing just to get on the team. Again, I'm going to try to get as many players on the field as I can just to make it more interesting. Let's move to tight end position. Tyler Higbee, 80 overall, 30 years old. Another one of those players that is a top player on this team, but he is 30, and he's only an 80. As a backup, they have Bryson Hopkins, who I really like coming out of Purdue. He's got 84 speed. He's the most athletic tight end on the team. So I want to get him involved. Hunter Long, who they got in the Jalen Ramsey trade this offseason, probably won't do too much, but hey, maybe he carves out a nice role on this offense. They also have Davis Allen, who's another rookie. And then Alex Ward is, I'm assuming they're a long snapper, but this tight end group isn't fantastic outside of Tyler Higbee, so don't really expect too much out of this tight end, but I want Bryce Hopkins to be good. So left tackle, they have Joseph Noteboom. Low overall, high paid, on the older side in terms of Madden. The huge weakness of this team is 100% the offensive line. I mean, he's pretty athletic, 72 speed, 77 excels, pretty good for a guy at 6'5", 321. But in Madden's terms, he is a below average offensive lineman, overpaid offensive lineman. They also have AJ Jackson from Iowa. And then they have another AJ Akuri from Michigan State. Left guard, Steve Avila. He was their second round pick. I have some pretty big expectations for this guy. 23 years old, hidden depth. He is probably going to be the guy on the offensive line from here to the end of the series. 77 pass block, 81 pass block power, 87 strength. He's a really good pass blocker. Maybe he plays some tackle. He played like every position at LSU on the offensive line, so I have pretty big expectations for Steve Avila. Moving to center, we have Brian Allen, just a below average lineman, not really too much to say. Right guard is pretty weak, but it's going to be a position battle between these three guys, and then maybe somebody else will throw in there on competition, but not really anybody too notable. Zachary Thomas, though, has 74 speed. That's cool. Right tackle, they have Rob Havenstein, who is by far their best lineman, but he's also 31. If you can tell by the name of this team, their top players are all old. So probably going to have to replace him this season. But for right now, he is a pretty good tackle for us, 82 overall. Let's move on to the defense. Marquise Copeland. Don't really know too much about this guy, but he's a starter on this team. There's going to be a battle for that left end spot. Moving on to right end, though, we have one of the best, if not the best, defensive player of all time, Aaron Donald, AD. I think they were a little generous with the 99, considering he only had 5 sacks this season and missed a bit of time. They also drafted Kobe Turner from Wake Forest. He's one of those guys that's going to be competing for that left end spot just because he's a rookie, and I want to get rookies some playing time. And they also have Laurel Murchison. So I'm moving on to D-tackle. We got Bobby Brown from Texas A&M. He is another young player who has some potential. He has 86 strength, 74 block shed. So he has a few good attributes. So maybe Bobby Brown could be a solid D-tackle on this team. But for right now, he's a guy who we could potentially replace. But I have some expectations for Bobby Brown. They also have Jonah Williams, not the tackle for the Bengals, the defensive tackle from Weber State, actually. And they also have Deshaun Johnson, who I think was this year's Mr. Irrelevant, if I'm not mistaken. I want to give him a shot at starting somewhere just because, Mr. Irrelevant, fun, rookie. We need to develop these young players immediately because we don't have a really young core. Byron Young, another old rookie that this team drafted pretty highly, but he has 92 speed, 93 excel. This guy is an absolute monster. I'm hoping that he can have a big season and compete for that defensive rookie of the year. Outside of Byron Young, they got Daniel Hardy, O'Shawn Mathis, Zach Van Valkenburg from Iowa. A little bit of Iowa bias there. He's going to be competing for that left linebacker too, but Byron Young's spot is pretty secure right now. Moving over to middle linebacker, Ernest Jones, 23. One of those guys that could develop. He's kind of slow though, 82 speed, and outside of him, we really don't have too much. Christian Roseboom, Jake Hummel, DeAndre Square, and Jaden Woody. We could be looking for a middle linebacker to pick up out of free agency when cuts come around, but right now Ernest Jones is our best linebacker. And then moving to right outside linebacker, we have Michael Hecht. I believe he's Canadian. It's cool. We have some diversity on this team. Also, Nick Hampton from Appalachian State. He's another athletic guy. He's also going to get a shot to start over Michael Hecht. But our edge rushing is not good. We have some guys that could be good, but they're not good right now. So it's going to be tough to get pressure. The only player that's probably going to get 8 sacks plus. Maybe Byron Young gets 8 sacks because I'll probably be using him on the defensive line. Aaron Donald's most likely going to be a monster this season. Outside of that, we really have nothing to rush the passer with. Moving on to corner, they moved on from Jalen Ramsey. Obviously, that was one of the bigger moves of the offseason. They have Ahkello Witherspoon. Having Ahkello Witherspoon as your top corner is not a good sign, and it's a sign that you should probably get a corner some way to the draft, trading. Don't know if Ahkello is going to be our number one because we do have some young guys such as Kobe Durant, who does have 93 speed. Maybe Witherspoon and Rochelle could be those outside boundary corners, and we could have Kobe Durant in the slot. I don't know. But him and Rochelle both have pretty good speed. Rochelle is also 6'2", so he's a pretty tall corner. We also have Darian Kendrick, who's pretty slow for a corner 85 speed, but they have a guy who I liked coming out of the draft, another TCU player, Trevis Hodges Tomlinson. The one problem is that he's pretty small. He's 5'8", 175 pounds, so he's going to be competing for that slot corner role. Again, just because he's rookie. He also has pretty good speed. Acceleration's fantastic. Agility's fantastic. Don't know if he has any return ability, but if he does, he might get that spot too. We also have Vincent Gray from Michigan, Tamarcus Davis, and Tyon Davis, the corner group. So we need corner bad. So it's going to be another position we're going to look to upgrade offseason through trade. And moving on to safeties, Russ Yeast is their starting safety. He's 24, 86 speed. They also have Jason Taylor from Oklahoma State. Again, we're going to have a four-way battle for that starting free safety spot. There's going to be a lot of spots open up for grabs, so I want to give everybody a shot in preseason. So we're probably going to play the preseason games in this franchise, but I might shorten them down to maybe 10 minutes of just highlights, just so we don't spend too much time in the preseason. But moving on to strong safety, they got Jordan Fuller, 75 overall. Does he have a depth chart? I don't think he does. No, he does have a depth chart. So maybe he has a good year, can get up till near 80, but not going to count on it. He's a pretty solid free safety. Probably probably the best secondary guy on the team, which isn't really good if a 75 guy is your best in the secondary. Quentin Lake and Quindale Johnson. I know they signed John Johnson, so I will get John Johnson on the team. Never mind. So free safety is pretty much locked up. That's a player that I think I'm only gonna do the major changes on his team. They signed John Johnson and Michelle retired. Outside of that, everything else is gonna be whatever happens in this franchise is gonna stay in the franchise. Depends on where Dalvin Cook signs, Zeke signs. We'll keep up with that. Anyways, moving on to kicker, they have Tanner Brown from Oklahoma State. I'm assuming he's a UDFA guy. 92 kick power, 73 kick accuracy. Don't really know too much about the guy. And also at punter, they have another rookie who I think they drafted, Ethan Evans from Wingate. He has 94 kick power, which is pretty good. I don't think kick accuracy really matters when it comes to punting. But we have a pretty young special teams draft picks. At least we have our first round pick. The Rams haven't made a first round pick since 2016. We finally have a pick, so we don't have to worry about trying to be good. We can be bad this season and tank and get a higher pick. We also have an extra sixth. We have a sixth from Denver. We're missing our own sixth and our own seventh this year. Also, I can't go any further than 2025. That's another thing that I do not have on current gen. But that is the roster. Top threat, let's defend the outside run for Austin Eckler and counter the blitz. And then our focus, well, that my camera went really out of focus. Sorry, guys. So the guys I'm going to focus on are Steve Vila, Byron Young. Wait, let's put Hodges Towns in there. Yeah, those are gonna be our focus guys for this season. They might change depending on what happens. Our goal for this week. Let's go ahead here and let's win the turnover battle. Let's get 300 plus offensive yards. Let's go with allow 24 points at less, and let's get one interception. Pretty conservative for the preseason, but we will head into the preseason. What to do training? Actually, hold on, never mind. I'm not gonna make any. I'm not gonna edit the depth chart. We're just gonna keep the depth chart as it is. The one thing I will do is I'll probably sub out the starters after every first quarter, because in the preseason in Madden, like in the first game of the preseason, your starters play in the first half or in the first quarter, and then the second game of the preseason they play the whole first half, and the third game of the preseason they play 3 quarters. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. So far we have no injuries, which is pretty good. Yeah, we're injury free. John Johnson's there, so let's sign John Johnson. What a name, John Johnson. Let's sign John Johnson, the third John Johnson, the son of John Johnson. So let's go ahead and head into this preseason game against the LA Chargers. Alright, actually I'm going to take for the preseason, we're going to do 9 minutes just for this season, just so we can get to next season, just so we can get to the regular season, my bad, as soon as we can. And then where the games will really matter. So now let's go ahead here and jump into this game against another LA team, the Chargers. Alright, we are here in LA going against our LA team in the Chargers here. Preseason week 1, my head coaching debut. Let's go ahead and let's jump right into this game. I'm excited. I haven't played Madden since probably beginning of the summer in July. So let's go ahead, kick this ball off. Here's Justin Herbert. Those are his ratings. Let's get this defense out. Start with a blitz to start the game out. Also, I am playing on PlayStation. I'm used to Xbox, so I might mess up. Oh my god, I took a bad angle. But there we go. Ernest Jones getting the tackle. I'm used to Xbox, so if I throw to the wrong player, that might happen a while. I'm still getting used to the PlayStation controllers. So I might get a little bit used to. As Aaron Donald makes the play, making it 3rd and 4. 3rd down 4. We're going to be bringing the pressure here. Let's bring Russ Yeast. Herbert gets it up quick to Gerald Everett. Former LA Ram gets 7 yards. And let me know if you guys want me to do like if you guys want me to commentate the game or just like be myself and play the actual game, like just whatever comes to my mind, instead of just being like, and he's gonna throw it, it's got touchdown. Like, let me know if you just want me to be like this and you just be like, are you like, you know, commentate like how I would if I'm like playing by myself with no cameras. Pause. Anyway, 2nd and long for the Chargers. They're gonna send Mike Williams in motion. It's a fake give to Williams and a give to Eckler. He breaks 3 tackles, but gets 5. That's a pretty impressive 5-yard carry. Herbert scanning the field, has all the time in the world, getting pressure from his left, and is brought down by the Canadian Michael Hecht. And that will force an LA Chargers punt. Hodges Tomlinson is back to return it, so he might be our return guy. There's a flag on the field. It's probably going to be holding or blocking the back on us. Yep, illegal block in the back. How did I know it? It's like I play this game. Let's start out the preseason with a run. Let's just get a little bit used to the game here. Start the run for Cam Akers. He's gonna get it up the middle. Avoids Joey Bosa. Gets 5 yards. Let's try to throw the ball here. I might throw an interception, but it's preseason, man. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna hit Kupp over the middle of the field for the first down. Expect Cooper Kupp to be another contender for the Triple Crown. Also, I don't know if I feel like this controller has drift, and for some reason, sometimes when we're gonna get through the crevice there, Cam Akers gets the first down. Let's going to be a play action here. We're going to hit Cam Akers out the flat. He's wide open. He's going to get the first down and many more out of bounds is Cam Akers. Also learning that you can high point the ball, which I didn't know was a thing apparently. But we're going to hit Cooper Kupp again over the middle for the first down. Getting into the red zone at the 15-yard line. We're in scoring range here. Play action play. Play action. We're going to hit Demarcus Robinson. He's wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, LA Rams. We get on the board pretty quickly. Stafford, perfect drive passing the ball. We are leading the LA Rams. Look at this. Just throws an absolute dime right to the former Chief, Demarcus Robinson. We're going to be taking the lead. And we're back out here on defense. Starting at the 25. Herbert looking, throws short to Gerald Everett, former LA Ram, your Super Bowl champion with the Chargers. Handoff right side, Eckler. He gets the first down. You guys can hear the audio gameplay, but if you can't, I guarantee it will be fixed once the regular season gets starting. But trust me, guys, once I find sliders, I will update you guys immediately. Start at the beginning of the next episode if I find some. Give Eckler up the middle for 7. He's going to get it out, and it is broken up. Nice play there. Was that Durand? Breaks out the first down, and the Chargers are going to have to punt this one. Scott will boot it. And it's looking like a really good punt. Oh, my gosh. What a punt by J.K. Scott. Pins us at the 1. In a minute 12, we got to go 99 yards. We have a minute 12 left of the starters, then the backups will come in. Let's give it to Akers. He'll give us a little bit of more breathing room. 2nd down and 5. We're going to go empty. We're going to hit Van Jefferson quickly over the middle for the first down. We got 2 tight ends out here. 15 seconds left. Most likely the last play with the starters in. He's going to take it far left side. He breaks a tackle, and we get near the first down. And we're at the end of the first quarter. Now the backups will be in. Stetson Bennett will be ready to take the field. And it's now 3rd down and 2. Stetson Bennett. We're going to all about the QB draw. Bennett, he will spin forward for the first down. There's him showing that relentlessness. For Kupp out. Let's hit Ben Skoranek over the middle. There's Stetson Bennett's first completion of the game. Athleticism here. It's a boot. Gets pressured and has to get that one away, intended for Bryson Hopkins. The Rams. We're looking, lobs that over the linebacker's head and gets it to Bryson Hopkins. Stetson Bennett will extend that drive. It's going to be a give to Zach Evans. He gets the first down and he gets a lot more. He breaks it for a loose. He breaks it loose for a touchdown. Zach Evans, the rookie from Ole Miss, gets his first touchdown here of the preseason to get the Rams up to 2-score lead. Let's look at this. Just a bad angle there by J.T. Woods. And Zach Evans makes him pay for it. Rams, 100-yard drive. That's probably one of the best drives I've ever put together. 13 plays, 100 yards, 5 minutes. That was really good, honestly. I'm really proud of myself for that drive. And here comes out Max Duggan, who lost to our Stetson Bennett in the national championship game. I believe in this stadium, he has a wide open receiver. And he's tackled at the 9-yard line. Max Duggan's first completion goes for 57 yards. This will be a fun battle between Stetson Bennett and Max Duggan, Heisman finalists. And he was wide open. That is Jalen Guyton. Just found a hole in the zone there. Duggan gets pressured and he's incomplete. Looked like it was a screen, but we just got there way too quickly. 2nd and goal. Duggan, he's going to run left and he's going to slide well shy of the end zone, 4 yards shy. And looks like the Chargers are just going to kick this field goal to make it a 14-3 game. We get it to Tyler Johnston. A receiver from Minnesota picks out the first down, gets his first catch of the preseason. It's going to be a screen for Ronnie Rivers. He's got good blocks. He'll get upfield and extend this drive. Bennett outside. Evans breaks the tackle, but he's way behind the line of scrimmage. And will just somehow only lose 2 out of that one. That was a bad decision by Stetson Bennett there. Bennett rolls out right. He outruns the defender, and he'll get out of bounds after a gain of 10, showing off a little bit of that mobility there. 3rd and 2. They're going to pass it. Bennett hits Ronnie Rivers out of the backfield. He gets wrestled, and he is inches short of the first down. And the rookie kicker from far. Kick is up, and it is right down the middle. We're extending our lead here, 17-3 Rams. Duggan has plenty of time, throws right. It is caught by Jalen Guyton with number 8 all over him. I don't know who that is, but wasn't strong enough to make him force that incompletion. Guyton has 2 pretty big catches, now has 71 receiving yards on the day. Duggan over the middle, fires. That's to Quentin Johnston here in this game. Gets it short to Parham, cuts upfield, gets the first down, stiff arms a man, keeps fighting for yards, and gets it to the 31. Get the lead to 11. The kick is up, and it is good. Chargers cut into the lead, now down 17-6, heading in halftime. Let's see what we can do in the second half of this game. Stetson Bennett is in the game. Gets it short. Bryson Hopkins rolls over for an extra yard or 2, gets the first down. Stretch left to Zach Evans. He has a big gap. He's going to get a first down and gets it towards midfield. He has 56 rushing yards on 6 carries. Play action. That's sailed, and it's intercepted. That was not a good throw by Stetson Bennett. That was a little bit too high and a little bit too short, but the second man, your man from Baylor, makes that throw. That's maybe not the greatest throw. Woods has some pretty good speed. Maybe not the greatest decision by Stetson Bennett. And Duggan, after the interception by J.T. Woods, Duggan rolls out left, fires outside to the left, completes it. 2nd down and 3. Throws it short to Parham. He's brought down. Duggan throws incomplete. Intended for Parham. For Duggan, can he get the first down? Throws it short to Parham, and he's going to get that first down, extending the drive for the Chargers. They're going to blitz, but Duggan gets it off, and that will get him inside the red zone. 1st and goal. Duggan's going to run it, and he has a free lane to the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Duggan gets his first touchdown of the game. Go for it here. Go for the 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game if they can get this. Duggan hands it off to Spiller, and he will fall into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, making it a 14-17 game. Which led to the Charger touchdown. It's going to be a give to Atwell. He's going to use that speed to get to the outside, and he will get 7 yards. Bennett. He's going to run for the first down, moving the chains for Stetson and Bennett. Make some audibles here. Bennett is going to roll out. Has a wide open receiver. It's Ben Skoranek for the first down. Getting them into Charger territory. Play action. He's going to loft that one to Skoranek, who makes the catch. And we'll get it inside the 10-yard line. Skoranek with 2 big catches back to back. Bennett, another play action. Looking back of the end zone, and it's caught. Tyler Johnson for the touchdown to extend the Rams' lead here late in the third quarter in week 1 of the preseason. Stetson Bennett saw him late, but it looks like he got both feet in bounds. Nice play. Nice job to keep the feet in bounds by Tyler Johnson. We're going to be up 24-14. Duggan has time. Fires deep. It is caught by Quentin Johnson, who mosses the defender. Huge play for Duggan and Johnson. As you know, they're both from TCU, so they have that connection here in LA. And let's just look at this. Just absolutely mosses number 8. A reason why they got him in the first round. This guy, he's tall, he's fast, and he's very athletic. That's going to be a nice weapon to pair with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, who's also very tall and good at jump balls. Mike Williams, if I add. Stretch left side to Isaiah Spiller. I almost called him CJ Spiller. That's a running back for the Saints back in the day. Duggan, empty backfield. Duggan's going to roll out right until he's met by Daniel Hardy, getting his first sack of the game. Last play of the third quarter. Duggan is going to roll out right. He's going to get the first down. He's going to get much more. He will get the first down. Hold on to the ball. 2nd and 4. Duggan rolls left, fires left, gets the first down, and they're going to be down at the 1. I formation, give to Spiller, spins off a defender, but is immediately met by Jonah Williams. Guyton all the way to the right. They're going to give it to Spiller, who's going to throw a man to the ground and get in the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Spiller showing off that power on this drive. Just completely takes 44, drives him into the ground with his left hand, and will get the Chargers closer to eliminating the lead. Who is that? Hardy. That's the guy who made the sack earlier in the drive. Maybe not a great open field tackler. Just over 7 minutes left to go in this game. Bennett hands it off left side to Evans, who gets the first down. He's averaging 10 yards a carry in this game. Short to Bryson Hopkins, who is lit up by Kenneth Murray. Bennett is going to give it to Evans, who gets the first down, extending this drive. Bennett is going to roll out left. He is going to get it away just before getting tackled. Right and left, Hopkins in line. Running back, Bennett. He's going to lob it up to Johnson and cannot make the play. He was going for the big ball. The big play downfield, and that's going to be incomplete. This is a big play. Brown's kick is up, and it is short. He kicked it just short, did not have enough power. That was a long field goal for the rookie. Yep, that's about maybe a yard short. And maybe if he can't make those kicks, maybe he won't be the kicker this year. Bennett rolls out left. Not Bennett, my bad. That's Duggan. What a catch. Quentin Johnson will be looking pretty good. Over the middle, and it's caught by none other than Jalen Guyton. 1st and 10. Duggan, short to Parham, who's going to break a tackle before getting tackled by Quentin Lake. And that's going to be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Rams up by 3. Duggan stumbles, rolling out right. He's going to get the first down. I did not mean to do that. No, I meant to call timeout. How do you call timeout in this game? It's a give to Spiller. Open hole. Breaks a tackle and is in the end zone. Touchdown. Isaiah Spiller. will give the Chargers the lead with a minute left in the game. Throws it short. Tyler Johnson. Throw it away. Oh my God, that was. Throws it deep to Tutu Atwell. Draws the pass interference. That is a huge break here for the Rams. They're going to get pass interference on A.J. Finley. That gets us at the 23. Back. Bennett. Throws short to Skoranek, who's going to get out of bounds at the 16. Throws it short. Hopkins drops a wide open first down. 3rd down and 2. They're going to get Skoranek again. He's going to try to get out of bounds. And we're going to call a timeout here. Bennett drops back. Fires. Caught by Skoranek, but he's out of bounds. That was a good pitching catch there from Bennett. But it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and goal. He's looking. Try to lob it over to Johnson, who it's incomplete. Johnson gets it. Hold on, let's get a closer look. So he gets possession here. 1, 2. I think that's a catch. We're going to look at this. We already looked at it. It looks like he got both feet in bounds. You got one there. Can't really see. It looks like he got that second one in. That might be overturned. And it's overturned. It's a touchdown for the Rams. Stetson Bennett leads a potential game-winning drive with 12 seconds left in the game. Are we going to get a miracle here in preseason week 1? Duggan has time. He's going to run. And with 1 second left, they're going to get a timeout off. Take that run. That was really risky. But now this is the game here. Duggan drops back. Looking. He's going to run. Rookie mistake by Duggan. And Stetson Bennett has beaten Max Duggan again. Let's check out the stats. Both quarterbacks are really efficient. Stetson Bennett, 17 of 24, 182 yards, touchdown, interception. Matt Stafford had a perfect quarterback rating. Zach Evans, the rookie from Ole Miss, had 10 carries for 83 yards and a touchdown. Cam Akers also had 4 carries, 29 yards. Bennett, 3 carries, 18. Ronnie Rivers had 3 carries. Tutu Atwell had 2 carries, 7 yards. Ben Skoranek led the team in catches and yards. Tyler Johnson caught the game-winning touchdown. A lot of guys got involved in the receiving game. Sure what we like to see. Looks like we had no blocking sacks. Defensively, we had 3 sacks. Jonah Williams had a sack. Daniel Hardy had a sack. And Michael Hecht had a sack. We got no turnovers. Tanner Brown missed a 57-yard field goal. We didn't punt once. Yeah, that was a pretty fun game to start the series. As we get 6 staff points here. Alright, do we get some upgrades for anybody? No. Games 2 and games 3. I'm probably just only gonna do 8-minute quarters just so I can make the video like nice and short. This video might be a little bit longer because we had the team, and then this game which was a pretty fun game. But hopefully you guys enjoyed part 1 of this Rams franchise. I know I'm excited. Let me know if you have any recommendations on what I can do to change this. If you want me to change my style of commentary to just like me if I was just playing the game by myself. Let me know if you guys want me to change anything about the series. Let me know any recommendations for like sliders or anything. So I had a lot of fun. That was a pretty fun week 1 preseason. We'll finish the preseason out next episode, which I don't know when it will be uploaded. I might film it tomorrow. This video might get uploaded later tonight. Tonight, if you're seeing this, I don't know. But I might get 2 games or 2 videos this week, and then maybe at the end of the week, we'll start week 1 against the Seahawks. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys in the next Rams franchise video. Bye.